This tank is a T54. This is a Russian Tier 9 medium tank. The map is Serene Coast. What I'm going to do is I'm going to basically drive up along the rails up until here, all the way up to the top. I'm going to come around and I'm going to help damage the tanks that are over here, and we're going to win this game. All the Unicums are going to go around this way, and I'm going to have flanking shots on all the tanks that we spot together. And it's not going to be, not everybody's going to go around that way. Some people are going to kind of go in the direction that I'm going. We're kind of, you look at how the mass of tanks is appearing over here. We're going to flood this whole entire area. Okay, I want to check this shot out because that was just, I mean, that's, how could I have missed that shot? There goes one shot. Let's see my shot. Okay, so unfortunately I don't see a tracer. But look at where my gun was pointed. I mean, my gun is not even pointed at the tank. But that's the type of thing that I have to deal with. That makes no sense. It's the type of thing I got to deal with because of the latency. I know there's an option to turn on the server reticle, but it really doesn't help. It doesn't help as much as people think it does. Okay, so you can see that there's a couple of us that are coming through the middle of the T54 and the IS-6. We're actually going to advance pretty quickly. We've got this 257. He's not going to go anywhere. That was unfortunate. The enemy really didn't go into a fighting position on the west side. They stayed back, and we're just going to keep on taking territory. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Nice rear. I think the Object 257 might be the tank with the V-shaped hull, but I'm really not sure. But it's like I said, he's not going to do anything. He's just going to putz around a little while. Scores 1-0. You can see that my team finally decided to advance on the west side, while the rest of us are going to go up through the middle. It's easier for me to shoot at that T54 than the Object 257 because of my gun depression. To go up here and shoot sideways down the rail is much easier. I'm up to 0 damage, 679 spotting damage. So here comes the flanking part. Armor didn't penetrate. I had no luck today. Shooting right through those fences. If you don't use the auto aim, you might have trouble aiming through the fence. Oh, he didn't spot me. That was cool. Okay, so I'm up to 507 damage. I have an injured gunner. Probably going to ram him. When you ram, you want to use your strong armor, which is the center of the front, but you don't want to hit his strongest armor. You want to hit him on the track or on the side or in the back. You notice that as he was going around me, I was rotating my tank so that my frontal armor was always facing him. Don't have the gun depression. Scores 9-3. And I'm perfectly fine just spotting those tanks. They are going to run away, of course. Scores 11-4. There's another tank back there. Probably going to ram him. So I rammed him for 177. He rammed me for 178, and that's the game. I did 1,884 damage, 679 spotting damage. That is not a typical game for my team, but that's a typical game for me. Moving up through the center, trying to get flanking shots, trying to get to the vulnerable tanks at the enemy base.